What's going on, people? This is another edition of the Ace Takers Rants, and this is my first edition of the Ace Taker Rants for this season. This upcoming football season. Y'all know I'll be doing rants all year for the my Lions, my Texans, and my Raiders, dude. So we only about a month away from the football season, so I've been wanting to do one since training camp started up. You know, we about to have our first preseason game on Thursday, so it's time for me to lock down. Now, this one, I'm going to start the season off with a bang because this is about motherfucking predictors, disrespecting the Lions. Once again, nothing new, but I feel like it's at an all-time high right now with the disrespect because of a certain team in our division. I'm about to go over that in a minute. Now, one of my favorite YouTubers on here is Man Beats Morris. Now, he's a fellow Lions fan as well. He be doing videos about the Lions. Been doing it for about 2 years now. I love listening to his, viewpoints. It's always good to listen to another Lions fan on here. There's some other ones I listen to on here, but he like the top favorite because he talks about a lot of other shit too, like hip hop and how bad it is right now. And this motherfucker, like, he's a real cool guy. So I listened to his video today. He made a new video this morning, and I was like, damn, man, I'm right with this dude. Like damn, it is a lot of disrespect from the Lions, and a lot of where it's stemming from is because of one dude that we lost on this team. Since when is football about one motherfucking player? There's 53 motherfuckers on the team. It's the most in any pro sports. A roster of 53 motherfuckers, and one dude makes the difference. The only time I see one individual making a difference is if it's a coach. The coach usually is the one who makes the difference, and in this case, it's true again. Terrell fucking Austin is the reason why our defense was one of the top fucking defenses last year. And motherfuckers who are not Lions fans do not get this shit. Like, they just do not get this shit. They really think Sue was the main reason why our defense was good. There's two different people why our defense was actually that fucking good. Terrell Austin and DeAndre Levy. Them two motherfuckers. I tried telling people over and over and over again why our defense was going to still be good this year. And it was because of those two motherfuckers. I told people that we could not lose Terrell Austin this year and DeAndre Levy. And we just locked up DeAndre Levy last week. I was going to make a video last week on DeAndre Levy to do the first video, but maybe it's meant for me to do this one first, because I think that this need to be addressed anyways. And obviously, we got lucky holding on to Terrell Austin, who was being heavily sought by a lot of teams last offseason. This past offseason, in the coaching carousel, a lot of people was going after it. I thought Atlanta, who was the closest to getting him, I thought they was going to get him. They got Dan Quinn instead from Seattle. And we still got Terrell Austin, man. So I feel really lucky we still got Terrell Austin. So, and the thing about, particularly with Sue is, before Terrell Austin came here, Sue didn't have his best season till last year. Like, his best overall season didn't come until last year. And it's because of the way Terrell Austin fucking coached. He put every player on this team in spots where they could succeed. It's very hard in the NFL to just let a player go out there and succeed. They need to be put in the right spots. So that's why I don't believe in the whole system quarterback thing. Because coaches, you need to be, no matter how good you are, you need to be in the right spots to your strengths and not be in places where your weaknesses are. That's like putting a fucking lineman at corner and expecting them to do well. You can't do that shit, man. You know that. You can't put a corner on a fucking line and expect him to get 20 fucking sacks a season. He's going to get ate up by the offensive line. You know what I mean? So, cut it out with the bullshit. You know what I mean? So, like I said, Terrell Austin put guys in the right spot. And that's the reason why we succeeded. Darius Slade got better last season. That was a guy that I wasn't sure about his future. I mean, I knew he was capable of being good, but I was like, man, did we hit or miss with this dude in the draft? And then he just showed out last season. Even Glover Quinn admitted that he felt like he had his best defensive season because of Terrell Austin. Like, a lot of these dudes will admit that. And then the thing that people forget, we getting Stephen Tulloch back. And I actually felt like, you know, because a lot of people was making a big deal out of the tackle situation with Sue and fucking Fairley. Now, those two guys are going to be lost. I'm not going to try to sugarcoat it or fake y'all out or whatever. That is a fucking loss, you know. But it's not a loss in the respect where I don't think that we've gone backwards. I actually think we've gone forward. Because, in particular, one of the things that was great about our defensive line and shutting down the running game last year was that we had a good rotation. And then we had Ziggy Ansah, who also did very well in this defense, shine on the outside. And we had guys like Llewellyn, Jason Jones, all these dudes on the fucking line. To hear Whitehead and the linebacking core shut down this damn running game. I mean, we had a good rotation in and out. Fairley and fucking Sue, you know, and we even had Fairley for a good amount of the fucking season. Like the second half of the season, that nigga was gone, dude. Like, it was only Sue in that fucking middle, really. Now we done got, I know Nada old, but Nada's still Nada. Like, Nada could still shut it down. Like, he ain't that fucking old just yet. Like, 2 years from now, he will be. Like, where we really can't depend on. But the thing is, Mathis, who's like 35, 36, whatever the fuck age he is, was getting it done at corner last year. So it don't really fucking matter as long as you ain't. The only thing is, as long as you ain't fucking injured. Like, if you could still go out there, it's like Tim Brown said, if I feel good, I'm going to still go out there and practice. You know what I mean? Brady's Hall of Famer. Does not fucking matter. People put too much of an emphasis on the age, man. Especially at certain positions. The only position where you could put the age as a premium is the running back position. Because once you hit the wrong side of 30, man, it's kind of hard for you to produce at the position, man. Because that's the one position that has so much wear and tear on it that over the years that it's kind of hard to do. And I know because I'm a Lions fan, so I'm aware with Barry Sanders, great running backs like that, man. But Nada's still gonna do his thing, man. And we just need Nada to do his thing for this season. We can figure it out next season what's gonna happen. But the real key in this spot is Gabe Wright, who I think is like 10 times more athletic than Sue, which means because Sue didn't get to the quarterback like we really needed him to get to the quarterback, dude. It was more run stopping with fucking Sue. Gabe Wright, I could see him actually get to the quarterback because he's quick. He's a quick ass motherfucker. He could be greater than Sue. I said it. What, y'all got a problem with it? You got a problem? You got a fucking problem with it? Yeah, I said it. Gabe Wright gonna be better than fucking Sue. Fuck Sue. Get his little, I'm taking my towns down to South Beach looking fucking ass. Dolphins still gonna get fucking owned by the Patriots. And I know a lot of y'all hate the fucking Patriots out there. So I'm glad I said that shit. Make y'all hate me even fucking more. Fuck out of here. Fucking bitches. Yeah, I said it. Gabe Wright gonna be fucking better than Sue. And you know I know why? Because he's gonna be coached by fucking Terrell Austin this season. He gonna learn a hell of a lot playing under Terrell Austin this season. And that's another good reason why I'm glad he stayed here. And the other kid, the other corner that's gonna replace Mathis, Carter from Stanford, he's gonna be a good fucking corner. And I said that was probably one of our smartest moves in the draft last year, was getting that kid. Because I tell you what, he's gonna fucking break out, man. He's gonna fucking break out. He could be better than Slade. I mean, he's got that type of potential. We could put him in a nickel this season, have him kind of develop there. I mean, it's all types of possibilities what we could do, man. And we still got Hedebo and Glover Quinn in the fucking backfield of defense, man. The secondary, dude, at safety. That was a good 1-2 punch. I think they said we had like, man, if I'm not mistaken, I think they said we led the league in interceptions, man. Let me look this up real quick while I'm on Google. Hold on, man. Let me see if we had led the league, man. Detroit Lions. Interceptions. Because I know Glover Quinn let it by his damn self. Man, I might have to really look through this, y'all. So I might just leave this on. Oh man, yeah, I might have to actually look through this. So I'm just gonna fucking forget about it for now. But yeah, he had like 6 of them motherfuckers last year on his own, man. So him and the Head Bowl, especially coming from fucking Seattle the year before, he brought a lot of that swag from Seattle, and I hate saying the word fucking swag, but he brought that confidence rather in that fucking secondary, dude. Like, you can't dispute that shit, dude. That shit is reality, dude. Like real fucking talk. Like, that shit is fucking reality. Like, he brought over a huge confidence to our fucking team, man. And motherfuckers, like, they just really don't want to believe that that's the reason why we were doing good last year, man. And it's pathetic, man, because like, people just don't do their fucking homework, man. This defense is still in place. We only lost 2 motherfuckers. One motherfucker couldn't get on the fucking field. Fat, lazy motherfucking Fairley, who's going to not be... I feel sorry for the Rams because they probably ain't going to have him for a few of their games in the next few years. Like, you know, he ain't going to stay on the fucking field. You know? And the only thing I appreciate about Sue was that he was out there all the time, man. Like, he was rarely hurt. I don't even remember Sue getting hurt. That's like the only thing. He was very durable. So I do respect that about Sue, man. But the thing is, man, to say that our defense is going to go down a ton because we don't got that motherfucker. We just replaced them 2 motherfuckers with dudes that are capable of doing the job. And one of the things that people, like I said, that they underestimate about Terrell Austin defense is that we got a good rotation. We don't rely on the starters really to do the thing on 100% of the downs. We always got motherfuckers coming in and out, giving guys a breather, coming in, still getting the job done. We still are very deep. I think we're even deeper this year. Motherfuckers ain't going to be able to run the ball on us, and I think they really ain't going to be able to pass the ball on us even more this year. Because like I said, Slate getting better on one side of the fucking... I think he's going to shut down his whole side of the fucking field, man. Like, this dude, if you're looking at the next Revis right now, looking at Darius Slay, this motherfucker got huge potential to be the next Darius Slay. But, you know, I don't want to just be talking about my Lions defense. The Lions offense as well is going to be... I think they're going to be a lot better. I think Stafford going to be a lot better because, like I said, this is his second year in this offense. I really think the reason why he struggled was two different things last year, like to really put up points like he did in the past few years. And one of them was actually a good thing for him. The first one, he was just learning a new playbook. Second one, the offense was created to keep the turnovers down. Like, Coach Caldwell basically wanted to limit the turnovers that Stafford was getting in the previous years. Look, we didn't make the playoffs when Stafford, like, the only time we made it was that one year when he threw 5,000 yards. And we had no fucking defense that year. But that was the only time. He been in this league for 6 fucking years. And 5 out of those 6 years where he was, 4 out of those 6 years where he had really good offensive seasons, we still didn't make it to the fucking playoffs. And we finally made it when he became a game manager. And I feel like that's where Stafford is going to be really dangerous at because he limited the interceptions last year and the turnovers. And when he adds back this season more of a passing threat, like the way he looked in a few of his games last year, like that Bears game, which I thought was his best offense game of the season, like between that Giants game, the Bears game, the Tampa game, you know, those were his best games. Now, where Matthew Stafford has to improve at, he has to beat the elite teams. That's my only criticism of Matthew Stafford, really. He just needs to beat those elite teams, man. And I don't mind people being judgmental about him with that because he does need to prove himself to do that. But to say that, I hate it when I hear motherfuckers say that Jay Cutler is better than him. And This is what's really annoying me this year. Motherfuckers actually think this year that Teddy Bridgewater, a second-year quarterback who runs more than passes, is better than Matthew Stafford. Like, I'm about to go into a tangent with the fucking Vikings because that's the team that I brought up earlier when I said there was one particular team in this division. It's them, man. I'm finna go into that in a little bit. But yeah, with this offense, it's got a lot of potential to do well. Calvin Johnson was hurt a good percentage of it last year. If he stays healthy most of the season, and then we got Tate as well, our Yak dude, I call him the Yak, Golden Tate. And then this year, a lot is relied upon Abdullah, who I thought was going to win the Heisman last year with the Nebraska, man. I mean, this dude, Amir Abdullah, is like a very good athlete. Like, this dude could do a lot of shit. And I saw a lot of Nebraska games last year where he was the shit. I mean, I couldn't believe we drafted him. I was like, man, we finally got a decent running back in here that could counter the George Bell. Because, like, Reggie Bush was he was getting older, man. He was kind of a bust when he was here, man. He did some good plays, but he just couldn't stay on the fucking field. So it's good to have a young guy in there like Abdullah. We'll see what he can do. I'm not sure if he's a between the tackles type physical runner like Joy Bell is, but I mean, if he could just do a lot of the shit that Reggie Bush was doing in this offense, like just get to the outside and do a speed burst, I think that'd be good enough, man, because we got a 2 running back system anyways in this offense. And Joe Lombardi going to be a little bit better, I think, calling plays, man. So Ebron going to be in this offense more. I think he's going to be a huge weapon this year. Huge target this year. Like, they're going to let this dude just go. I cannot wait to see this first preseason game on Thursday. They're just going to let him go, man. It's going to be so exciting to watch this team develop on offense, man, this year, because it's going to be fucking explosive. Like I said, we didn't lose a lot from last year, dude. If anything, I'm thinking we gained fucking confidence. We knew we could have won that Dallas game if it wasn't for that fucking capture the flag shit. We're gonna win a playoff. I didn't want to win the North. I'm gonna win a playoff game. Now, let me get into this shit because I don't want this to be a super long video. I think I'm already like 20 minutes in, or getting close to it. Yeah. Like I said, people were picking the fucking Packers, and the one that just really disturbed me, because I can see why you picked the fucking Packers. They have been winning the North like the last few years or whatever. And they got Aaron Rodgers, obviously. A one-man team. That team sucks without Aaron Rodgers. But fucking Minnesota is being picked over us. And I just found that to be so fucking disrespectful. Like wow, really? Like, really? 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 Like, fucking Minnesota? They're still developing. They're not ready yet. I know they got Adrian Peterson, and a lot of people picking them because of that. And that's just showing me a lot of their ignorance, is that you're going to fucking pick the Vikings just because they got Adrian Peterson. And Teddy Bridgewater still got to fucking develop. Now, he did look pretty good last year, but the most legit thing to me about fucking Minnesota is their fucking defense. That fucking defense is going to be fucking good, though. Like, between us and the Lions, like I said, we're going to be battling out more with Minnesota than Green Bay in the rest of the decade. Like, Green Bay, you know, without Aaron Rodgers, I mean, that's not a good team. I mean, they're fading away. They're going to start fading away pretty soon. And like I've been telling motherfuckers, it's going to be us and the fucking Vikings. But to be choosing, the problem that I got is like motherfuckers putting the Vikings over us already. Like, do we not exist? Like, do we not fucking exist? Like, you know? It's like some people were saying, like some Lions that also had that was offended by this. They were like, man, do we fucking exist? Did we not just make the playoffs last year? Did Minnesota not make the playoffs the last fucking few years? Like, since Brett Favre, I believe, last time they fucking made it. And that was, what, 09? Like, that was like old 5 years ago, man. So, to be choosing motherfuckers like that, it's just, you know, it really fucking bothers me because it just makes it seem like we're not shit. Like, okay, we're not shit. And I think we're a pretty good team. And I think Minnesota are still behind us. They're still behind us. And you know what? It's just fueling up the blood because we faced the Vikings the second game of the season. Now, like I told y'all, that San Diego game will go either way. I believe we'll win it, but I believe that game will go either way because you never know. Because it's Phillip Rivers, they at home. That's that fucking whiteout game. San Diego can be pretty tough at home, man. I mean, you know, us going all the way out to the West Coast, I mean, we could fucking drop that game. I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised if we do. But that second game of the season, man, I think the Lions are going to want to go in there and make a statement, dude. Like, to me, Minnesota still doesn't have a home field advantage like they had in the Metrodome either. Like, the Metrodome was a real home field advantage for the fucking Vikings, dude. Like, being outdoors, I think, actually made them pretty soft. Like, that actually sounds weird because usually when you play outside, you're a fucking tough team. But I actually think that made them pretty soft. I think when they move back indoors, start next year, the new stadium, then maybe, you know, they'll get back to having that home feel like that, man. Because the crowd just ain't that fucking loud outdoors, man. So I think we're going to come in there, we're going to make a statement, man. We're going to try to sweep these motherfuckers. Like, we get them again at Ford Field late in October around Halloween, dude. Like, we get them, we get a chance to smash them then again. Because I think the Lions are hearing this shit, and I think they're going to want to take care of business against the fucking Vikings. Because too many motherfuckers choosing them over us. A lot of motherfuckers think it's between the Vikings and fucking Packers. That's their fucking predictions, and I don't like it. I don't fucking like it, dude. Because it's total disrespect against the fucking Lions, dude. Fucking total disrespect. And I'm not about that life. I'm not about that shit, man. You gonna fucking respect the fucking Lions, dude, more than the Vikings. Now, like I said, I can see with the Packers. We still gotta actually go to Green Bay and beat them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But I think we still gonna lose this year. We're gonna win the home game against the Packers on Thursday Night Football in December. But like I said, man, you know, we are primed for having that division be ours, dude. I think the Lions really want to win the North this year, man, especially after last year. If anybody's motivated at all in the NFC, in the entire fucking NFC, it's the fucking Lions right now. The Lions want the fucking North. They want the North this year, dude. They don't want it next year. They don't want it the year after that. They want it fucking this year. And like motherfuckers predicting the way they are with the Packers. Nobody know how the fucking Packers gonna be. They might be barely getting into the playoffs. They might have a little struggle there where they lose like 7 games, man. I don't really got them with a real good record this year, man. The motherfuckers is picking the Vikings over us, man. It's just fucking retarded. And it's fucking disrespectful. You know, like I said, that's one of the things I'm just sick of, man, because, you know, I think we deserve more respect than what we've been getting, you know. Like I said, you know, it's up to us to prove it for sure, though. I mean, if there's one thing that I can say is that we need to go out there and prove it. You know, let's not just be mad about that shit. Let's like actually go out there and fucking prove it to people. Because it's time to shut some people up, man. It's time for motherfuckers to respect the fucking Lions, dude. Like, I want our team to be seen as a great fucking team, dude. I don't want us to be seen as a team that nobody can fucking trust. You know? I'm getting tired of that shit, man. And this just brings all of that shit back, man, when people disrespect us, man. It's not cool, man. But like I said, we got to go out there and prove it, man. And it'll be great, man. It'll be great, man, if we go out there and do our thing this year, man. Because it'll shut these motherfuckers up, man. Because I'm getting so tired of the Lions disrespect, dude. And to be honest, my fucking Raiders actually have more fucking respect from the league than everybody. Like, a lot of people actually think this Raiders team is on the come up. Like, you don't really hear people saying they're not on the come up. Like, they're still confused, like a confused organization. You don't really hear that now. You hear a lot of people that are saying they're going to be in the playoff picture. Still might not make it, but they're definitely going to replace the Broncos in the division next year. And I believe that too, man. Like, I believe it. But man, I don't hear nothing like that with the Lions, though. I hear nothing like that. These national motherfuckers could suck it up they fucking ass, dude. Man, for real. For thinking like that, man. So, yeah, that be it, though, man. You know, usually because it's preseason, man, yeah, I might not do a video after that game. I might do one, I might not, man. You know, like I said, this is a team that's heavily motivated. I heard Joseph Fourier says that he wants to be an all-around tight end, and that's great. That's great, man. If Joseph Fourier wants to go out there and be more than just a goal line, red zone fucking target, man, do your thing, boy. Do your thing, because he's coming off an injury too, man. I think the Lions are really fucking motivated this year, and that's a scary team to face in the NFL. A motivated team. Like, this is the most motivated Lions team I've seen since those early 90 years, dude. Like, I've never seen this team motivated to prove people wrong, dude. Like, this is a scary team out there this year, dude. It sort of reminds me of the 2013 Seahawks, because a lot of people thought, you know, after that, a lot of people still call that a lucky win against the Redskins, that they had that in the playoffs, and how they came down to earth against Atlanta, losing the game for the title game. And they came back with a vengeance that following season, dude. Like, in 2013, made it all the way to Super Bowl and won it. They came back with a fucking vengeance, dude. Like, I feel like that's what the Lions going to do, man. They're going to come back with a fucking vengeance this season, dude. Like, motherfuckers talking shit, dude. They're going to do their thing, man. It's going to be interesting to see how the preseason play out, because it's a lot of people on this team that I want to look out for. So it ain't going to be one of them typical preseason games where you just watching motherfuckers that's going to make a job. No, it's going to be a lot of people, like rotation players and shit, that I'm interested in looking at. Like, because this is going to tell me a lot about this Lions team this year as well, man. Like, this is going to be an interesting preseason this year, man. It's nothing to take lightly like it has been in past years. It's going to be an interesting preseason this year, dude. Like, so I'm ready for Thursday, man. I hope you guys are. But like I said, I might do a video talking about some things that I noticed in preseason. I don't want to take too much out of preseason, because it's definitely not the same type of football you're going to see against San Diego September 13th. But, man, you know, it is what it is. But that's going to do it, y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like I said, motherfuckers better stop disrespecting these Lions, because we coming this year. We coming for that North. That North division is ours, dude. We're fucking ours, dude. We coming. All right, y'all. Peace. War.